Hey everybody, still working with my orientation. So I hope everybody's doing good. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Working on some 40 millimeter beads today, or earrings today. Not beads. Working on some 40 millimeters today. Just working on a little beading for the hoops and orders. The people are starting to get they're truly starting to get their relatives' presents, I guess, or friends' presents and gifts. So I'm getting a few earring orders in, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. Very thankful. So I'm gonna start with some of those and just see how many things I can make. Think I'm not gonna be on here too long, but I just wanted to come on and say happy Sunday and see what everybody would be into. Today might be a day where I'm on more than once. So hope everybody's having a nice and restful day so far. I'm gonna bead these right quick and then see what else I can work on. It's kind of easy to put together. Okay, I'm gonna have to open this up a little further to get those beads on there. Oh, yeah, that went that time. So happy Sunday, and thank you for joining me. Anybody watching now and anybody that will watch the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. So I'm debating whether or not I wanted to add a little Etsy material in my content. I used to do videos, I think, with Etsy as the topic sometimes, and I kind of have gotten away from that, but thinking maybe I need to prepare a video kind of where I am on Etsy and see if anybody else that watches me would like to open a shop or something, and see if I can be of assistance if anyone is. So those are just some things to look forward to in the near future. Maybe a little bit more content on Etsy or on jewelry sales, my experiences, if anyone would like to know. And I know I've already kind of worked on some little bit of content on craft fairs, because I have one craft fair under my belt, and I'm going to do another one Saturday. And I know another one of my friends told me she's got one coming up on December 17th. So tis the season to see if we can make people's lives easier with our gifts. They can purchase our handmade gifts. I know that's a thing. Some people like a handmade touch when they give gifts. Birthdays or Christmases, something that's one of a kind or just made with love, as they say. Some people really do like that, and they look for handmade gifts. I know some of the feedback I will have in comments, someone might say, thank you so much for your creativity, and I'm like, that's nice. It reminds me of just people supporting the arts. I guess that's sort of what it is, people supporting the arts and small business. So it's very nice when you find people that will support hand makers. I know I was watching a channel called G-Quat Traditions yesterday. Auntie Ellen, I love watching her. I believe that's the name of her channel. I love watching the because she does so many neat projects with sewing. Boho bags, and yesterday she did a pillow for like a travel pillow when you go on on a plane. You can sit there and have your neck be very comfortable, because she did like a neck pillow. So there's so many talented people out there that just make all kinds of different things. And that's not the only thing she does. Other items too. That's just the one I was looking at just now in the short. She does many, 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 many items. So there's, when you talk about the arts and just crafting, there are so many different like types. There's painting. A lot of people paint, and some get into all of it. And I think that's nice. I've seen a lot of people that I've befriended here on the platform that they do lots of different arts and crafts: painting, sewing, baking, gardening. Let's see, that's just to name a few. Resin, working with resin. It's so interesting to see what you can create with your own hands. And what's even more interesting is how many or how people like to support you when you do that. But it's very nice when you do find somebody that supports the arts and things like that. This one is another kind of medium sized too. Someone is buying. I have I have a pair of my earrings in my ears. I just left them silver and plain. I didn't add any beads. I have some of the teeny tiny ones in my ears today. They are like 12 millimeters. They're very small. It might be 10. Okay, I'm getting lots of red. I have to add different colors in here. So let's find some yellow, orange. Yeah, brighten it up some on this end. Hello. Hi, Coretta. How are you? Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me. Just here beating a pair of earrings. I know one thing that's been coming true for me on Etsy. A lot of times when someone will order one item, you'll sell it again, and that's because Etsy promotes what sells. So I'm pretty sure I made a pair of these last week on the channel, and then someone else ordered them. So Etsy, they kind of promoted that same item because it sold. Hi, Tabitha Israel. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Just have a pair of hoop earrings that I'm beating today. So nice of you to join. Hi, Simply Annie B. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Simply Annie B, do you have any craft fairs coming up? Or anybody? Anyone have craft fairs coming up that they're working on? I am very nice, Tabitha. Thank you. I am doing well. Uh-oh. Am I frozen? Okay. I didn't want to be frozen on here. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, well, that's what the first one turned out to look like. Just have this other one to do. believe these are size 8 beads, about size 8. And I think the charm in these they're a little irregular. They are not all like 100% the same size. Oh, thank you. Do you have a favorite thing to make? I always ask that, and I always share my favorite, which is earrings. And I really get stuck on earrings, so I'm trying to learn to do different things. But I did bracelets last night, so it was nice to do something different. But isn't it fun? I know it's just something about working with your hands and creating. That's the part I like. And some yellow in here somewhere. That's nice. I like bracelets too. I think when I first started in jewelry, that was the first thing that I did was earrings. Yes. And it escaped me in my younger years. I didn't know how to do it. It wasn't something that I saw anybody do. And of course there wasn't YouTube or anything like that back then, but still I didn't I think my little sister, she got into it. She got some fish wire, and there were some little beads similar to this, and she would make little necklaces. And let's see, my daughter, she made earrings. Yeah, she did earrings when she was in high school, but it's not something I picked up on until 4 years ago when I saw someone on YouTube. So that would have been neat maybe to start sooner, but I'm very glad that I know now how to do a little something because it's so fun. Mm-hmm. That's the same story with me. Simply Annie B. Same here. Then it's like after you make that first pair, then it's like, oh wow, where are the beads? Lead me to the bead store. I don't even think I had gone to a Hobby Lobby a little bit, but not for jewelry making. When my son was younger, he did models, so we would go there and try to get things for projects for school, or just he liked to do stuff with clay and just make models. And so I would go to Hobby Lobby for stuff like that and actually be bored. It wasn't my place, but now I think it's so funny how much I love Hobby Lobby and Michaels and places like that now, because I didn't used to. It was just that wasn't my thing, but now that's like second home. Oh, I got too much blue, I think. Blue and purple. I'm not mixing it up here. But yes, I can really appreciate the pretty bracelets, especially with all the different gemstones, because I really am. I like learning about the different names and colors of the gemstones. Oh yeah, you do. There is peace for sure. That is definitely one of the benefits of crafting. Just sit there peacefully working with your hands, and when you're done, you know you have product. You have something you can be proud of. And my mother used to craft, and she did lots and lots of stuff, needlepoint, sewing, crocheting. But I didn't find the love of crafting, I guess, till here recently. But I sure do love it, and I'm glad I found it. I'll tell you that. It truly is peace, and just sitting at your table working. Working on something that you'd like to work on. It's also fun to learn from other people, and even mess up. Because I mess up things and I get mad at myself, but then I think, well, I can just sit here and do it again. It's no big deal. So I know I'm doing something that I do quite often right now, but maybe I can do. Oh, I know. This is something that I might do. Not today, perhaps, but soon. I found these little. Michaels has got some different beads that I never saw before. I found some little letters. So these are lowercase um, cursive letters, but they had other kind of letters too. And so I've seen these online. They were much more expensive, and I wouldn't want to invest into any, I guess, sterling, until I knew that maybe somebody might want to buy it, or if I were going to make one for myself, maybe I would get it online. But I was intrigued when I saw these, so I think I'm gonna chain some necklaces together with the alphabet. And what would be so neat is if I could find maybe those bicone beads with what do you call it? The birthstone colors, or little gemstones with birthstone colors, and add it with the letters. Even for myself or like family members might like that. That would be, I don't know. I People are into personalization quite a bit right now, so I have to find something to do with those letters. I saw those letters yesterday, and I'm trying to see what I could do with them. So I have to let you all know when I figure out what to do with the letters. What I'm thinking of is a necklace, though. That's made. It says it's zinc alloy, nickel free. So yeah, I probably would want to wear one of these myself just to see how it did. Yeah, that'll be neat to see what I can do with that letter. I know people do, I want to say a Glowforge. Certain machines can take the sheets and you can make names, like a full name with different machines. I've always thought that kind of stuff is neat, but I forget what kind of machine it is, but they will cut letters or designs out. So that's really neat because I've seen a lot of people with the pretty name necklaces or earrings, and they're cute. They're cursive letters are the ones that I've seen with people's names, and and sometimes you'll see the different letters like that lead to a whole name attached to a necklace, like just it might be Chris or something. So you see the KRIS on the chain. People really seem to be in liking the personalization a lot. Making sure the camera is not frozen or something. All right, I'm trying to get a good mix of these colors. Hi, Matthew Whittington. How are you doing? Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Just here doing my usual. I'm wondering how this craft fair will go. This is going to be my first major holiday craft fair. The other one in September, it was just kind of a summertime one, you know, nothing, I guess it wasn't quite fall yet, so just late summer craft fair is the other one. I'm kind of curious about this one. This one is going to be open an hour later, and I'm thinking more traffic might be there because of the holidays, you know, and people might buy stuff for themselves, or I'm thinking they're going to be buying for friends or family, finishing up gifting or whatever, gift ideas. So I really am kind of interested to see how I've grown, or if I've grown from the first craft fair I did. If I do anything different that works better, or that's what I'm hoping, I guess, that I've grown from that first one. So that's something I really am looking forward to. I know I'm kind of quiet by nature out in a crowd, so I did okay the first time, but I do feel like there's lots of room for improvement with my speaking out and speaking up, and you know, just shooting the breeze with people. Gift of gab. I gotta work on that for Saturday so I can be more personable, and people might like to come see what I've got, you know, if I'm that personality is there from the beginning. So I'm gonna work on it. I have to use my poor husband as a guinea pig. Or call my kids and bug them. So let's see. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, it was frozen for a bit there. Sorry about that. All right, I'm almost done with this one. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of my metal earrings to put together. People have gotten those for gifts. So yeah, I'm gonna have hopefully I'll get a lot done today, and then I'll be ready to go to the mailbox early tomorrow, and then finish up. And it would be smart if I could go into the weekend without a ton of items to make, so I need to stay on top of everything, so I won't be worried about making anything on Saturday. I'll just be getting myself together for the craft fair. I know I've seen some people talk about different experiences at the mall. They have craft fairs just or booths and things like that, just different places. So it'll be interesting to see. I've kind of thought about looking for another one too to do. Let's see, if the 7th is Saturday, I guess. No, the 9th is Saturday. I guess the 16th will be the next weekend. Might be smart of me to see if I can do one for that weekend too. That'll really be the last minute shoppers, I guess. Like me. Jeez, okay. I should have been finished with this. This shouldn't be taking me so long. how the talking work too. The beads I'm choosing they don't want to fit on the in the wire. All right, let's try again. Seems like too much orange right there. Let's try maybe red. Okay, maybe one more color. Lighter blue. Maybe I need a different shade of blue that will go good there. Okay. Okay, so there's one pair, and I did a few more of that same size. If there's anybody that hasn't seen these, I did some that were like metallic colors. That one is called Lava Red. There's bronze, copper. That's what the labels on the beads are. That's the gold one. And this is the silver. And this one I made, I think it was last week. Might be the week before. But it's just different shades of like tan or brown. And, oh. That's my favorite. So all of these are like the 40mm size. They're the same hoops, like the same wire. It's just added different colors. That's my favorite. I like that blue. But, and I'll show you the kind of beads I use that work well for that wire. They're size 8. They're called Preciosa check beads. Check glass beads. They're Hobby Lobby, and yeah, that's size 8. They work really well. But that's probably the size I use the most. But it's not the only size I use. I like it because it fits pretty well on the wire. Sometimes I use the 11, size 11, that, you know, that's smaller. And then sometimes I use the 6, which is the larger one. I don't see an example of the 6, or I would show. But yeah, I do a lot. I work more with seed beads. But when I made the bracelets last night, it gave me a chance to work with larger beads, and I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy working with something larger. So I think I'm gonna start looking for more gemstones that are this size and do more bracelets. I had fun making that yesterday. So I think that's gonna be it for now. I may come on again just because it helps me when I come on when I have lots of work to do. But I think I'm gonna regroup and charge my camera and just kind of have a nice easy Sunday. And maybe I might play with this, see if I can string together a necklace with I don't know, we'll see what I can do with these letters. That's what I want to do next. All right, but thank you so much for spending Sunday afternoon with me. I appreciate your time so much. And I hope you all have a great rest of your afternoon. Thank you, Matthew, Simply Annie B, and Tabitha, and Coretta. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you guys. All right, happy Sunday, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Thank you. It was great hanging out with you too. Thank you so much. Good afternoon.